It's okay. Yesterday, I spoke about the land that Bako Benjamin is selling around Army Barracks. Yes, after the cow market, I have described the land from there to NTA office down to Okwezoto stadiums. A lot of people were confused. Some of them were saying that there's a quarters that was built, or there was a quarters that was built there, belongs to the government. So as such, the land belongs to the government, and Bako Benjamin have the right to auction the land. Good and fine. It is obvious that you don't know the history of that land, and that is why I am here to educate you. A lot of you think everything that comes your way is an opportunity for you to grab, but you are going to make a very big mistake. The situation in Takum is totally different from what you can see somewhere else. The land, let me clear you now. You see, the army barrack itself is situated on that land. Okwezoto Stadium is on that land. Now, the entire community of Takum is in the hands of Ukwe. The settlement of the Kute people have a very defined demarcation, and land in Takum are well defined. Just as I explained to you yesterday, I told you that that land belongs to Okwezoto. Some of you still don't understand it because you see they build quarters there, they build Okwezoto stadium there, and there's army barracks there. Now, if it is a government land, the question you should first ask yourself, is it a state government land, local government land, or a federal government land? Because we have the army barracks there, and some of the local buildings there that you may think they are local government buildings like the Okwezoto Stadium. Now, how do they gain access in building in those places? Let me educate you. I will extend my education to other parts of Takum, so that if you are buying land that will bring problem to you in the future, you will know. Now, if you come down to J. Wamanda here, you know, there's this tie road there. You call it Ukari Road. But that road was originally known as Ukwe Amadu's Road. It is called Amadu Road. It is the same road that lead from Amadu down to that junction through Jonas Clinic up to Ukwe Palace. That road entirely is called Ukwe Amadu Road. That was the road he was using to access his village in Amadu. Now, that is the boundary between the Chief Deer's land and that of Okwezoto. That same land, that Chief Deer's land, was also given to him by Okwe when he brought the idea of that school. He had a land from there to the Arutu Mountain there. Anybody that wants to settle around that land, the Angwa Abuja entirely, he was the one that gave that land to the Hausas. You can go and find out from the Hausas. Those lands were not given to them by any local government. It was Chief D.S. Nyapri that gave the land to them. Ordinarily, you would have said, since the commercial secondary school is now government school, the entire land should have belongs to the government. Then Bako Benjamin will now start auctioning Chief Deer's land because he's no longer alive, and because there's a government property on it. That's the mistake you people are making. For the fact that we have a government building on the land does not mean that the entire community belongs to the government. It has demarcation. Did the government pay for the land where those buildings were done, or where those buildings were carried out? Ask this question again. If you must settle Nangwa Abuja, in fact, if you are settling Nangwa Abuja, you must, in one way or the other, buy the land from Chief DS or from someone who bought from Chief DS. Now, the Ukwe Stadium, that land was given freely by Ukwe Ali himself for development projects. Not that he sold the land to the government. He said, this place, use it and build your stadium there. And they built stadium there. The quarters, the same thing. Use this portion and build quarters there. If today the stadium is no longer working because the government didn't pay a dime there, the land returned back to the owner. If today the quarters is no longer functioning, the land does not belong to the government. It was only given temporary. Go and do your finding. I am telling you this. Don't fall a victim. Bako Benjamin is demarcating the entire land and asking you to come and buy because he wants to fulfill his Sambo agenda. You know, he's known for Sambo right there in Lagos. That is the business he's in. That is the business he was in Lagos there. Yes, the business Bako Benjamin was doing in Lagos is Sambo. So he came to Takum, he found land that nobody was staying there, or nobody is staying there. He wants to take the land and do Sambo as usual. I am just educating you. I am helping you. Ordinarily, I would have kept quiet. They use your money and pay. Use your money and buy. Then encounter problem in the future. I'm telling you, nothing is going to change it. Now, if you come to Tampua here, there's a land that was given to the government to build a quarters. Yes, a quarters there. Yes, that land belongs to an individual. Now, are you saying that since there's a government quarters there, the entire Tampua belongs to the government? Is that what you are saying? So Bako Benjamin have the right now. So Bako Benjamin have the right to go to Tampua and start demarcating lands in Tampua for auctioning because there's a government property on one side of it. Is that what you guys are saying? Please go and do your findings. 10 naira, nobody pays to that family that owns that land. Nobody pays to that family that owns that land. When the government was done using it, they returned back the land to the owner. Go and do your findings. Go and do your findings. So anywhere there's old properties that belongs to the government, you don't even know if the land was sold to the government or it was hired to the government. You don't know. Because you are chairman today, you want to sell everything. Let me tell you guys, those of you that are buying land there, do you think Shiban Tikari was blind that there's land there? Shiban Tikari doesn't know that there are lands there that belongs to the government, if at all the land belongs to the government. So Shiban Tikari don't like money, that he can auction the land and get the money. John Ali didn't know that there was land there. Tamti don't know that there was land there. Now Bako Benjamin is the one that knows the demarcation of lands in Takum, knows who and who owns the land in Takum, knows where government properties are, and has the ability to sell them to you. Go and do your findings. Even where Shiban Tikari build is upstairs, close to the cow market. He bought it with his own money. He bought it with his own money. Ordinarily, he would have go, okay, this is government land. Let me just go and take a portion and build or sell it to myself. I don't understand how people are thinking. The land belongs to Ukwe. No, you've not heard of Ukwe Zoto. Yes. Ukwe Zoto was the paramount ruler of Takum that succeeded Ukwe Hassan. Ukwe Hassan succeeded Ukwe Amadu. After Ukwe Amadu, then Ukwe Hassan. Ukwe Hassan, Ukwe Zoto. After Ukwe Zoto, we have Ukwe Audu. The one that you see their children are having 12 marks here. 3 here, 3 here. You see? 3 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That means 6 this side, 6 side, 12. If you see in those Equateur with this 12 marks, they are the children, the descendants of Ukwe Audu Gya, who succeeded Ukwe Zoto, the owner of the land you guys are selling today. Then after Ukwe Audu Gya, Ukwe Ali Ibrahim Zorto Kufang took over. This, oh my God. That is the son of Ukwe Zorto himself. Took over Ukwe Ali and ruled until 1996. Then today we have Ukwe Mamnyangabu Amadu II, who is the great grandson of Ukwe Amadu, that have the street from Amadu up through that Jonas Clinic to the palace. These people don't have anything in Takum. If they are selling anything, it is not their own. It's because maybe he is privileged, he has the opportunity to become the chairman of Takum local government, and he thinks he can do anything. A chairman for 2 years and leave you with a lifetime suffering. Pay 5 million naira and go back empty-handed. That is the explanation. I'm here just to help you. If you want to extend your investigation, go again to where they're building university. You will see that a lot of lands there does not belong to them, and the owners will always drive them back. Go and see. Don't listen to the Romo in Takum. I am just telling you the plain truth. I don't have anything to gain from you. You're not giving me money. I am just educating you so that you shouldn't have problem in the future. But if you insist that your money is inching you, you can give Bako Benjamin money to eat. You can give Nawas money to eat, because he came from Niger purposely to come and destroy Takum, because they believe that people from Niger are extraordinary. So he can do and undo in a land that does not belong to him. Came from Niger. He's not even a Nigerian. But right, this guy should have been behind bars now, because we don't have a working government. This guy called Nawaz, this guy called Mikondo that is working up and down in Takum, he's not a Nigerian. What is he doing with our properties in Nigeria? Because some high-ranking bodies brought him to destroy the people, and the government is not doing anything there. We don't have a working society. By now, that guy should have been behind the bars. Oh, me, I have educated you. If you still want to continue buying illegal properties, buying royal properties, you know what it means. But I assured you, and I assured you that this will never go down well with you. Yes, it will never. I don't know. They may tell you this guy is just making noise, but take it from me today. If you have been following this platform, you should know that I have never said anything that has never come to fulfillment. I have never said anything here that I have gone in vain. Everything I said here are fulfilling. And let me tell you, listen, I'm telling you this between God that created heaven and earth. Listen, if you buy land that belongs to a Kuteb man illegally, you will vomit it. You will vomit it as if you are bringing out your intestine. You will. That is what will happen. Nothing is going to stop that. You will bring out your intestine for it. It's a criminal act. You are part of the conspiracy. We must tell you the truth. Now, you just do finding again. Maybe you're not getting it. If you go to the other side, now let me tell you how you would do this finding again. Now, after the stadium, ahead there was a forest there. Up to the mobile police base, right? Up to where Tiwa Danjuma came out these days from the thief people, and put one long fence there. There was a forest there. Go and do your finding. That who owned that forest? Ukwe Ali Ibrahim Zorto on that place. That forest was where he kept his thief wife there. His wife, from a thief descendant, stays in that forest. Ukwe Ali Ibrahim. But today, because he's not alive, I saw Sibam Tekari farming there. A lot of people, I laugh. Yes, that land belongs to Ukwe Ali. I learned that even God of Nazareth, this Sambo will never end well. Oh, Sambo, I when they buy property. Buy property, don't ask question in Takum. Chamba don't own anything in Takum, my brother. Even Tiwa Danjuma confess. Chamba do not have a single land anywhere in Takum. No they don't have land. Go and do your finding if I'm lying. Go and do your finding before you start buying what you cannot chew. Anyway, let me stop here. Let me not talk at length. But a word is enough for the wise. Thank you.